Hi, everybody. Thanks for being here in our living room of Kirsten and I's house. This is where we first started making plans and dreams for what Grace Church would become. And as we come to our 5-year anniversary, we thought it'd be exciting just to take a look back and just share some memories and thoughts about the last 5 years and all that's happened at Grace Church. What's true about Grace Church now that's been true since the beginning, when we first conceived of this church?
I think this living room established our first authentic relationships of our rule of life right here. Everyone committed to doing what we have done.
It still feels small, even though there are new faces, and I do feel like I don't know as many people as I used to. It still feels like everybody kind of knows each other. It's not, it still has that small church kind of feel, even though we've gotten a lot bigger.
I loved those first days, Kyle playing his guitar and doing Compline, and worship was so simple, but it was a nice, warm feel and a good way to get to know everybody.
And we still have that nice warm feel, yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, there's incredible diversity of church backgrounds and just different types of people at Grace. The body of Christ comes to life, and it's a beautiful thing to watch. What seeds that were planted 5 years ago have sprouted.
Well, the one thing that I have really loved is the increase in attendance, the increase of young ones, and when I say young ones, I mean babies. When we're out there in the service and you hear somebody crying, that's music to my ears, because that's what we have to have.
The intergenerational aspect is very important.
Yeah.
I think beyond the ministries, we get people involved in it. It does seem like we have something for everyone of every different age group, and we have the small groups during the services for the kids. We have something for them to do. The eat group that gets together. I mean, we have something for everybody, and so everyone's part of the community, which is, I enjoyed that. I think that's part of our vision at the beginning, is to have that.
I remember long conversations in those early days about hospitality,
Yes.
and about what does the church look like that welcomes people in and doesn't just like let them sit down. We engage you, we talk to you, we try to form that relationship with you. You're not alone in this church, right?
And that started in this living room.
I think Grace has always been really good at paying attention to the details, kind of like that stuff you're saying. It seems like such a simple thing to be like family friendly, but you have to do tangible things to make that happen. So we've always provide childcare, or children are welcome in the service, but we give them something to do. That's something that's made a real difference for our family, to be able to get involved in other ways because our kids are taken care of.
As we look back, what have been some of the biggest moments in the last 5 years that you're most proud of?
I think what mainly makes me the happiest is, I work the door most of the time. And seeing people come back a second time with a smile on their face. And they feel like that they're there and they're loved. And they feel like you want them there. And you want to give them hope. Because that's what they're really looking for. They're looking for friendship and hope. And a way to serve God just like we all do.
It speaks volumes when somebody comes in the door and we're wearing our T-shirts. That says what we're all about. Our rule of life and our T-shirts. The love of God is for everyone, really, no exceptions.
I think for me, one of the huge things personally about watching the church grow has been seeing different people of all stripes and types come in because of our solidification of being an inclusive church, right? Seeing the members of our church, whether gay or lesbian, come in and grow spiritually and heal and be restored because they were shut down early on in their life, like I was, and seeing people like come back to God in a way and be spiritually healthy and be a part of a community that is spiritually healthy is huge.
And we are all God's children, and we accept that.
Personally, I honestly had this fear of they're not going to need me anymore. We're going to grow big. And then I had this letdown later, like, oh, I'm not going to be a part of the service. And it wasn't like that at all.
I love seeing people come to Grace and feeling uncertain about their faith or where they are, not sure if church is for them or even if faith is for them anymore. And then over time, seeing them kind of open up and their faith come alive. Well, thank all of you for being here. We remember, all those people along the way who have helped to nurture Grace Church and grow it into what it is. We look forward to seeing all that it continues to grow to be. We know that by God's grace, that the best is still yet to come.